Hi guys, it's Miss Tara here with the Naz Library, and I've got a really fun craft for you today. It sounds kind of weird, but we're going to be making shoes out of duct tape, and they're actually really cute. Take a look at this. So here's a pair that I made just to practice, and I used some Disney's Frozen duct tape. So we've got Kristoff and Sven, and we've got black for the bottom. They're just really cute little slides, and they're actually not super uncomfortable. I've been wearing them for a while now. So I'm going to show you how to make them. I'm going to make a different design. I'm going to use silver for the bottom instead of black, and I'm going to use a mermaid print for the top instead of the frozen duct tape, just to show you how different. So these are my Disney Frozen slides, and I'm going to show you how to make some cute mermaid slides. So here we go. So the first thing that you need is some cardboard. And everybody has this at home, so it should be super easy for you to get some cardboard. You could also use cardstock if you've got some of that, probably a couple sheets taped together so it's got some cushion to it. And a pair of shoes that fit you. So these are the shoes that I wore to work today. So what you're going to do is you're going to take a pen or a pencil, and you're going to trace the outline of your shoes onto your cardboard all the way around. Make sure you do both shoes and not the right one twice, or else you'll have 2 right feet or 2 left feet, which isn't a good thing. So I've already pre-traced my design on here, and I'm going to cut it out. All right, so let me cut it out and I'll be right back. All right, so I have cut out my feet, my cardboard feet from my shoes. And I'm going to now do the bottom design. So I have chosen to use a bright silver duct tape for my bottom design. And I'm going to use this mermaidy, fishy scale for the top part of my slide. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to get your duct tape. You're going to pull it apart. And what you're going to do is you're going to cover your shoe, starting at the top. You're going to cover your shoe like this, and kind of like you're wrapping a present. You're going to wrap it over and then attach it on the back. And you're going to keep repeating this pattern all the way down to the bottom, so you'll have nice neat rows. And make sure that your duct tape overlaps a little bit so you don't see cardboard when you're going through. So you're going to do that for both of your feet. All right, so I'm going to do that for you right now, and I'm going to come back. It doesn't matter how messy it looks on the back, because we're going to do something to cover that up, and when you're walking you won't see really anyway. So I'll be right back. Here we go. All right, so I've got one of my shoes done, and we've got it completely iridescent silver. So on the back, it kind of looks like a Mod Podge of things. So what I like to do, and you don't have to do this if you don't want to, but what I did is I took another piece of duct tape and I just put it straight up and down the back of my shoe here, just so it looks a little bit nice and neat, and these seams that we have here are covered up. I'll put a couple more pieces over here to make sure that all the cardboard is covered up on our shoe. So let's do that real quick here, just so it looks nice and neat. And you can always trim this off if you like. I'm just folding it over. I don't think it matters either way. It's a personal preference. If you want it to look a little bit neater than mine are, you can trim them up a little bit better than I have. All right. And actually, I am going to put one more piece of tape over the top to cover this seam here on my toe, because that might be seen when we're walking around. All right, so front and back, completely covered in iridescent silver. All right, so now we're ready for the slide part of it. So what you're going to do is you are going to get your duct tape ready. And what you're going to do is you're going to decide where you would like your slide to go. So on the shoes that I made already, I liked my tape to be up at the top, just so it looks a little bit neater in my perspective. If you would like to have it lower, you can put it down lower. You can even put 2 pieces of tape to make a really long slide. I only wanted 1, but this is your shoe and it's completely up to you. So what you're going to do to make your slide strap here at the top, what you're going to do is you're going to get a long piece of your duct tape and cut it off. And then very carefully, and honestly it took me a couple tries to get this right, and I'm probably going to mess it up here. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your long piece and you're going to fold it in half. Now very carefully, trying to place it even so there's no bubbles and no overlap. Well, I've got some bubbles already. Oh well, nothing's perfect in life, right? So I folded it over and both sides have the mermaid print. If it's a little uneven like mine is, see there's some sticky parts here, you can just fold that over. Or you can trim it off with scissors if you want. I'm just going to fold it over. I'm not super worried about it. So your shoes won't stick to your feet. Here we go. All right, so here's our slide strap. And I'm going to put this on my shoe where I'd like it. I like it a little bit at the top here. You can also try it on your foot to make sure, if you can see my nasty feet. I'm going to put it on here. Yep, I think that's where I want it, and that's enough space for my toes. So we've got, I'm going to make it a little bit longer on this side. There we go. All right, so this is the bottom of our shoe. And you're just going to take some more of the silver tape. You're going to attach that on here. Here's one side. Now I've got to do my other side. More silver tape. I'm going to put a couple more pieces on there just to make sure when I'm walking, my shoes stay on my feet. All right, so now you have a super cute mermaid slide. Let me make the other one and I'll show you the finished product. Here is the finished product, my silvery mermaid slides. Aren't they super cute? I'm so excited and they turned out great. So here are my frozen slides that I made this morning as an example. And here are the ones that we worked on together. So I hope you had as much fun with this idea as I did. And I cannot wait to see all of your duct tape slides. Come into the library and show them to me. All right, friends. We'll see you next time for another fun craft. Bye-bye.